Tally ho, my name is KingFishOcean and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. I know I recently did the event and stuff, I apologise, it's been a little bit of a while. My ADHD has been so goddamn unbearable lately that I'm just jumping back and forth between a lot of different games on this channel right now, so I do sort of apologise for that. And we also had October for Spooky Month, so I was trying to do more like spookier, like horror games and stuff. But here we are, the Crystal Tower. Finally time to check out the Alliance Raid storyline, and then after this episode I will be doing the Binding Coils, which is actually like just at the top of the menu here. For those who may be watching this the first time and thinking, why are you doing this in New Game Plus? So, fun story, I'm level 100, I've completed everything all the way up and through to Dawn Trail, but I skipped all the story, and I had like live streams, like YouTube content and stuff on in the background, so I didn't even listen to any of the music either. I know that's a sin, which is why I'm trying to rectify this. Why have I got a spot missing between Omega and Eden on the raids? I'm kind of confused about that. I know for some reason the Shadowbringers Alliance raid, I think there might be a quest that I might have missed that just like wraps things up or something. So that's kind of a problem. But anyway, so I did not actually do the story. So I'm having to redo it through New Game Plus because, to be really honest, I don't want to start a new character just to have to redo a bunch of stuff. So I'm just doing it this way instead. It also means I never have to worry about leveling for anything or upgrading my gear or anything like that. It is fantastic. Anyway, Crystal Tower, for anyone who does not know, is the game's first Alliance raid, which is like a 24, I think, person activity, which is interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing the storyline. Not so much looking forward to doing the raids themselves, just because I've done them way too goddamn much trying to level up jobs in my own time. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But, oh, there's the Gunbreaker dude in the background. What up, Radovan? Hell yeah. Anyway, I don't know anything about that guy, because once again, I just know that he's the Gunbreaker guy, and that's it. Anyway, this guy in this wild-looking outfit. Do I know you? Ah, unless I'm very much mistaken, you're the famed adventurer, best of the Garlean Empires generally, you not? The great Katone Glycia herself. Amazing, more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate, or fate. I but recently received word of a truly unique opportunity. You see, an opportunity the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward, not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk, a single misstep could cost you your life, but what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A woman with absolute confidence in her own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. My words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambros. What is that? Like the Bang Boss, but Rambro? It's like the gay edition, Ram Bros, you know, because Anyway, it's saying Coinash? I actually don't know how you pronounce that. I just say Coinash. Find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Well, I'm actually playing this in November. So, can I November across the threshold? Time to get my farming music back. Love me some Island Sanctuary. I need to continue that on one of my other characters. Because some really cool outfits that you can get. And they recently announced that there's going to be... I'm filming this November the 5th, 2025, by the way. They recently announced that they're going to be unlocking restrictions on glamours, which means, like, for anyone who doesn't know, this piece of gear, well, I mean, the top I'm wearing is a transmog. That's not what this looks like. But if I wanted to wear this actual tunic that you see on the left, the ceremonial tunic of casting, I would have to be one of the magic classes, which is these down here. I might be covering this a little bit, but like to the left of the hand, from Black Mage down, I would have to be one of those jobs to use that. I wouldn't be able to use it on, like, White Mage, for example. Now, well, as of the next update, you will be able to use anything you want as transmogs. It is insane. One of the coolest updates I've ever seen, although there's been some ridiculous pushback from weirdos who are like, but my immersion and class identity's not going to exist anymore. And it's like, you say that as if there isn't already universal glamours that can be applied over anything. You know, I'm a red mage, for example, and I'm wearing what I'm wearing now. I don't know if you would consider that red mage looking gear, but like, you know, and like most tanks are wearing mascot outfits, so class identity's been dead for a long time. Like, y'all need to get over it. Anyway, hi, Rambros. What if it isn't Katone Glycia herself? I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honour of this visit? Blah, 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 blah. You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb? Well, the opportunity you spoke of must surely refer to our latest anthropogeographical, try saying that when you're fucking drunk, I can barely even say it now, endeavour. Quite how we came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organisation. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find herself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Falls Solemn Halls. That's one of the gods, by the way. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? I love that, like, suspicious Lalafell on the right that's just like... I'm listening in! I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now the first. Katone, I thought it was you. Who's this? Oh, my boy Sid! Sexy Sid! I mean, who said that? is there a ghost in here? What's going on? I can't remember what voice I gave him, actually. What brings you to St. Con... fuck. What voice did I give him? It's been a while. It's got to be something sort of gruff. But I don't know whether to go sort of British, or whether to go, like, American. Maybe I'll just give him something like this. Kind of gruff and kind of nice. I don't know. I sounded a little bit Australian for a second then. What brings you to St. Coinax? Don't tell me. The Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insufferable foe, yes, no? Maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. I see you two are already acquainted, that as well. Master Garland, our intrepid hero here, caught wind of the forthcoming expedition. Expedition 33? And has kindly pledged to assist us. I pledge myself to your teachings. I'm full of references tonight, apparently. She has she? Glad to have you aboard, Katone. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The sons of St. Coinash are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire, and this present endeavour aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. Ah, but I know that look. That Lalafell is distracting the fuck out of me right now. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented it. Why did the music just kind of pop up for a second and then just go, I'ma head out, and then leave again? It was weird. Represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Tolskiva, Skaver? Probably Skaver, simply awoke it. He awoke it in me. He awoke the gay! I mentioned this by way of a reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. I'm going to turn my back on you now. Now to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona there stands an entire Allegan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon and the Lesser Moon Dalamud, before it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analysed. By me! Monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I've no wish to see another megalomaniac... Megalomania?! Da-da-da-da! Legatus wield one of those weapons. You know what, one second. One second. One second. Just let me... Just let me... Just 1 second. Just let me... There you go. Oh wait, I don't think that played. God damn it! Alright, well, try this again. Alright, cool, there you go. Hopefully that played. I realised my desktop audio was muted, because I am playing this on console, by the way. I have no wish to see another Hi again, music! Like a jump scare. Megalomaniacal... whatever. Legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Suns and propose that the tower be explored. Like my butthole. I'd like that to be explored too, if you know what I'm saying. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. Like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. Now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal, pointed at the bosom of the heavens. I like bosoms. I wonder what the red, blue, and green is all about. I've always kind of wondered. It's almost like the different roles. That's DPS, the blue is the tank, and the green is the healer. Wait, is the yellow at the end of this as well? New role? Actually, that's crafters. I was about to say, like, new role, and I remembered that crafters, I think, have, like, a yellowy kind of colour. I think, anyway. I'm not much of a crafter. A rock. I found Dwayne Johnson. Ugh. Oh. There's a barrier. Believed the tower to be the repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less step foot inside. Oh, there is yellow. Alright, well. New far for all unlocked. What was it in was it Sentinel in Final Fantasy XIII that had like a yellow colour to it? These defences take the form of statues carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. I was joking, but okay. Is that why it's called Sentinel in 13 then? Because it's got like a yellow theme to it? Interesting. As the Suns are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you arse? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues or the front door is forever beyond our reach. That's fine, just get some explosives, forehead. Just blow them up. Simple. Oh, we do what they did in Expedition 33. We do what they did in Expedition 33, where they get a sword and that pierces through the barrier. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets... The music keeps reminding me of something like the da 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 da. Final Fantasy XIII 2. Yule, I think she was called, her theme. It sounds kind of like that, like the melody at one point. Anyway. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Katone, but I can think of no finer woman for the task. I can. Literally anyone else. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. Look forward to work with you again. There's much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Alright. Sawhead. First objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. The entrance is guarded by mechanisms. Okay. Based on the analysis, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by Beastmen in the summoning rituals. The Beast Tribe strongholds liberate their crystals. Okay. That sounds boring, but sure. Alright, so... as long as I don't have to do the trials again, otherwise that'll just be a fucking pain in the ass if it's like, oh, go fight Shiva again. Actually, no, I will fight Shiva again because, like, the music is fucking awesome. But, like, otherwise, it's like, go fight Ifrit and all these other fucking... Ugh. Like, I hate when games like this do that kind of thing where they make you just repeat a bunch of shit just to get to the content that you're actually there for. You know, just so you can unlock the content that you want to do. It's such a pain in the ass. Alright, I'm back. You missed literally nothing. I went and got the crystals and it just involved killing a random enemy and coming back. There was literally no... But yeah, there was no story. He's called Nazil Dozil or something. That's a strange name, but I kind of like it. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastmen's strongholds? I have the orange and blue crystal. Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Orange. These are the famed flawless crystals of the Beast tribes. Yes, okay, cool. Oh my god. Why is A Realm Reborn like this? Okay, I just got the 2 crystals. Guess what? Go get 2 more. I'll be right back! Alright, I'm back. If you tell me to get 2 more crystals, I'm throwing you off a cliff. Good to see you. You able to get the crystals? Yes. Fucking here. Oh, we didn't get depression. We're embarking on journey to Crystal Tower just yet. There's another step which must be completed. They need to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses. Need to be cut and polished. Okay. Sure. That sounds tedious. Alright, okay, cool. This is not interesting. This is the main issue that I keep having with A Realm Reborn. They just fill the content with filler bullshit. You know, instead of it being like, let's talk about the tower, let's give you more information about the tower, or at least, like, let's get into the first activity or whatever. It's just like, no, screw you, go and do some menial, boring tasks. And it's like, ugh. It's been like this for, like, all the way through A Realm Reborn. It's so boring. It's like, I completely understand why some people say that, like, sitting through A Realm Reborn can be an absolute chore to get through. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Because it's just like, oh my god, I'm so tired of, like, just doing random chores. Like, oh, let's give them some money to polish a crystal so we can gain access to the activity that we need the crystal for. Like, god fucking damn it. She got some ether sand. Alright, cool. Right. Someone's with another customer. Oh, it's Biggs. What up, dude? Come on, there must be something you can do. Without that sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. I sympathise with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the ether sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you have offered as partial payment. Partial? You say it's not enough? I'm already stretching our research budget as it is. Suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or 2. Here, I have 3 million gil. Let me help. It's been too long. What brings you here then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you? It's kind of funny you should mention that. I got some of the, there's like this purple set of like trial weapons that have got like animations to them. One of them's called the Oknos, which is a black mage weapon, and I found someone was selling them on one of the servers for super fucking cheap, like the cheapest I've ever seen them. So I was like, thank you, that's mine now, and I went and grabbed them before I started this video. Well, now that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gil clinking together is strangely satisfied, is it not? Imagine if you had like no money whatsoever in this game when she said that. I'd be like, really? You know? Like, how dare you? Calming yet invigorating at the same time. Oh no, you're here for the bloomin' ether sand, aren't you? Can't deny the elegant civilization's a subject worth researching. Chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship to design to think what else. When I say tinkering, we were also tinkling. We were going for a bit of a tinkle in the toilet. Wrestling would be more like it, and by wrestling I mean we were making out. Still, after much wringing of hands and gnashing of teeth, we managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. Alright, I don't care. Can we get on with the story, please? Oh my god. Alright, I don't care. I'm skipping it. This is so tedious. I like Biggs, he's a cool character, I guess, but I don't care about them randomly building a new ship design. Unless I get to see the ship! You know? Like, it just feels like they're just adding extra text for no reason. 3 varieties of ether sand. Alright, sure. Oh my god. Of course I have to go fucking... Alright, cool! Go speak with a man who tells you to go and get a frog. Then you get the frog, you lick the frog, but then you've got to fight the frog. And then the frog actually leads to a quest that tells you need to go to a forest to find a treasure map. When you find the treasure map, you get the treasure map, which leads you to some square grapes. When you get the square grapes, you got... It's like, that's what A Realm Reborn is. It's just fetch quest bullshit. I hate it! I hate A Realm Reborn! Right, okay, cool. Thank you for the fucking ale or whatever it is I just got. I didn't mean to press that. Alright, I need to go to a mine now, I guess. To find more bullshit. I just want to know about the Crystal Tower. I just want to go in and, like, see what it's all about, story-wise. And enjoy the music, possibly. And just have a good time. And the game's like, no, here is the worst thing to do in the game. Actually, no, that's a lie. For me, the worst thing to do in the game is Eureka. I hate Eureka. I can't stand Eureka. It is the most boring shit in this game. I really, really, truly despise that content. Oh, I thought I did this in the main story. I don't know why. Alright, well, hi, Wedge. Nice to see you again, friend.
How could I be so stupid? Sneak into a bandit's lair? It's just not the sort of thing I do, and now I'm gonna die for it. No, well, I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna walk out of here. Here we go. Yeah! I'm gonna beat the shit out of this wall. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna run into Katone. Wait. Katone? I'm sorry, don't kill me, please. I promise I'll never come back. It's me, you fucking moron. Oh. Is it really you? Can I have uppies? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear?
Yes. I can also smell that you peed yourself.
Ignore that. Actually, ignore that smell.
I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Actually, I was in the process of retrieving some stolen ether sand, and I was foolish. Before my bodyguard ran away and bandits came piling after me. Anyway, the important thing is the stolen ether sand is in my oh dear, it must have fallen out. Oh my god, right, cool. More filler. Can we just get on with this, please? Jesus fucking... Oh, he's just gonna go hide back in the corner. Okay, you do you, I guess, my dude. Oh my god. This is a 3-hour quest line, by the way. 3-hour quest line. I'm starting to think 2 hours of it is gonna be me doing fetch quests. Oh my god. I really, really hope that Heavensward kind of, like, turns things around, because, like, A Realm Reborn has been a pretty awful experience, if I'm being honest. Some of the dungeons were fun, though. Yes, I have the ether sand. Right, cool. Why am I I literally was trying to get some crystals, and instead of doing the crystals, I've had to instead fuck around helping these two to build a new ship design. Like, this is what I mean about this game. It just, like, it gets you sidetracked. It gives you, like, a side quest within a main quest. And I'm like, well, I don't care about the side quest right now. I want to do the main quest. It's like what was it? The creatures of the forest or whatever all over again. Like, those, like, strange little, like, plant people. And how I had to, like, go and help them with a bunch of bullshit. And I was like, I don't care. I just want to see what's going on with this goddamn main story. It's such a pain. I know it's like world building a little bit, but like, I just don't find a lot of this stuff interesting, like, at all. Like, it's just really dull to me. Alright, I'm back. Katone, you've returned. I take from the presence that you were successful in procuring us some ether sand. Tell me, which variety did you find? I got red and yellow clothing dyes. That's what I got. 2 varieties, much more reasonable than expected, and 2 less than I had hoped for, you would say. Forgive my flippancy, you have done well. You no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you'd be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Well, apparently you can, because I got them within, like, 10 minutes or something. Speaking of which, how in the 7 Hills did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend, I know only too well how capable you are, but ether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. That's bullshit, and you know it is. I think I actually have, like, a bunch of ether sand in my fucking retainer right now. So I don't know what you mean. You had help from Biggs and Wedge? Yep. And Luke Skywalker as well. Star Wars ref. Anyway. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. That's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when it... What about Yanni? That's a really old reference. When his employees are so damnably inventive, huh? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It would be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavour to procure the 2 remaining varieties before they arrive. Are you really going to make me go and get more fucking sand? I'm going to throw you off a cliff. This is making me want to stop the video and go and play something else. This sucks. This sucks. Like, I don't care about collecting bullshit. Just get on with it. I'm sorry to get mad, but, like, this is awful. Like, this is just boring. This is so boring to sit through, and it's not interesting. It's just like, yeah, okay, those 2 were building an engine. Good for them. Why? I don't know, and I don't care, to be honest. Like, can we just get back to the fucking... Alright, I'm back. You missed nothing. There was a strange disembodied voice that was like, oh, that was cool, here's a crystal. Also, my head is, like, kind of red right now for some reason. Kind of itchy. So, I think I just, like, scratched it a bit too much a second ago. Anyway... What is your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Hopefully. Okay, right. Begin work on the crystals. Can we get in there now? I swear, if I get past the first raid and the second raid is like, oh, we need more crystals, I'm going to fucking do a swan dive out of my fucking balcony window. That should do the trick. Ooh, they look cool. I want them. Excellent work. What helps us, all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. They look like bananas. Or peppers, actually. It was a trifling matter, I assure you. Katerne here is the one who should be thanking. She did all the fucking work. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the Allegan's front door. Can't go without us, Chief. Biggs and Wedge, I'm guessing? Yep. Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? This music's nice. Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Elegant Empire, is it? Their technology makes Gala molds look ancient. Appreciate your enthusiasm, lads, I really do, but we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged onto the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Requiescat in pace.
Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology.
Feels like the opposite these days in the modern world. Technology fucking just causes loads of problems. Exactly, freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you be tempted to break your oath, remember this: the wonders of the all-knowing Elegant Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours twice. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets. A compelling viewpoint. Familiar voice. It is unyielding wills such as yours that define the course of history. Okay. Oh, is this Graha? I know this guy's name. Someone in my clan is literally called Graha. It's kind of funny. So you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Why, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the ether sand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Oh, so they were the disembodied voice that I encountered, I guess. Between scenes. Although he's got, like, fucking leopard print on his boots. He's the guy with the 2 different eye colours. I think he's, like, one of the fan favourite, like, characters, especially among the women. That might just be in Japan, though, I'm not sure. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say that we would meet again? I believe... Oh, it is Graha. I believe an introduction is in order. I am Graha Tia, one of the students of Baldesian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Also one of the, fuck, what's our group called again? Because he's got the tattoos. Graha has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive him his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. Thumbs up. So then our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah. What? Who the fuck is Noah? Wrestling Noah? Anyway. Is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the Sons of Saint Coinach, can we? Yes, it sounds way cooler. It sounds like a fucking biker gang. We must have a memorable appellation if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I said annal. I could claim that Noah stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical. That sounds like something from Severance. You know? Macrodata Refinement, then you've got Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical. You know? And then you've got, oh, what are they called now? The ones with the goats, I forgot what they're called. That's what it reminds me of. And so it does technically, but my true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted elegant archmagus.
An archmagus? Or magus? I don't know. I like the sound of that.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up!
Thumbs up? No, fingers up! I got it wrong. Damn it. I have 2 little tiny eyes in my head. Look at my little tiny eyes. Anyway. Very well, now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defences of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart?
Yeah!
Hi. Ready! What a ragtag. What a ragtag bunch of characters. How wild. Alright, well, hi Graha. Labyrinth of the Ancients, the first of the, Crystal Tower raids. Esteemed colleagues, the secrets of ancient Alag beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavour to neutralise the structure's outer defences. Rambros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can make use of the resources at hand, assuming all are in agreement. Let us proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gate found to the southeast. Alright, you fucking got it. You got it. Look at the sky. That looks gorgeous. Like, I almost started singing a Porter Robinson song for a second, then called Look at the Sky. But yeah, love that song. Under here. I was getting really lost for a second then. Huh? Where? Huh? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see, like, the destination thing for a second, and it sort of blended it in. I was like, what? Where go? What do? How continue? Wow, you guys made those enemies vanish. That's crazy. Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. It looks more like a doorway, but okay. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed the threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Presents? I'd like a present. I hope it's chocolate candy. Well. Very cool little bridge. I love it always plays this music when we're about to, like, embark on an adventure or something. Dum da 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 dum. Jesus, though, like, Graha, can your, like, arm guards get any bigger? Good God. This feels like a Pokemon battle arena, I don't know why. I say, the energy radiated from these statues is palpable. Somehow, palpable has returned. Lucky for us that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them, feast your eyes on the element's defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. Sure. Okay. No matter how swift they may be, they're not Taylor Swift. I have the horn! Horniness! Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft... yeah, it was very painful. Should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow us to demonstrate. Or demonstrate! Chief, it's two! Dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. Let me do it. I'm level 100. It'll probably just do like 2 damage. And I'll be fine. Silly, silly Billy. Okay, that's not what I thought it was going to do. I thought they were a horn. I thought they were going to like stab the barrier and like cut it or something to get rid of it. What the fuck is he doing? That's emote. I've one convinced, friends. Ready your fangs.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of a barrier.
Do we really need to see this every single time? It is cool seeing the different coloured barriers though, I guess. Do I get the final one? Or is it going to be Wedge? Last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. Hell yeah. Screw you, Wedge. You don't get shit, I guess. Oh, my head's like really itchy now, goddammit. I think I irritated my head. Yeah, well. I like it was going through my hand a little bit for a second. But oh well. Oh, I'm sad about the statues being broken though. They were really cool. Ah, I need to stop itching it. It's just getting worse. Ah.
Ha, we did it! So much for added defenses.
Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest that we drain your blood. What? Nothing. I suggest we wait here while Katone and a hand-picked party of adventuring companions enter the tower. What, without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will. But our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. The outside of the place is this well defended. Can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero can reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Katone here fits the description better than anyone I know. She's currently thinking about what she wants for lunch.
I'm thinking, sandwich.
And it's not as if we shall be idle in her absence. While Katone and her companions are risking life and limb to beat us up half to the tower, we could set about analyzing or analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, historian Grahatieb. Bah, do you ever tire of being right, old man? Okay, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. Yeah, okay. For any relics you encounter remain intact, you have leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you. Ba-dum. Bam. Ba-da-ba-dum. Can finally do the tower. I'm going to be playing, through this as a black mage, because my black mage is in like the low level 50s. And this is a level 50 experience, so I might be able to get like a little bit of experience from it, although I can't really remember how to play black mage, so that's going to be fun. I'm also going to have to queue up, so I'm hoping that things will be okay. I'm hoping I can get in. Because there's been a number of times where, like, I have been like, okay, I want to do this activity now, and then I fucking can't because it takes like 900 hours just to fucking be able to do it. Ignore all that. Yes. Alright, now we wait. Okie dokie, so this clip is actually, like, multiple weeks later after the previous one, because I just, every time I tried to record, I hit record, I'd jump in the queue, nothing would happen, and I'd be sat there for 20 minutes, like, okay, well this clearly isn't happening, and I finally got into a game! Which makes no sense, because Crystal Tower is like the most common raid, like alliance raid. You do like your daily alliance raids, this is probably gonna pop up. Very cool though. So I get to finally freaking jump in and get this done. I was originally going to do all of this in one episode, but as you may have already noticed, due to having to stop recording and having to like render clips together, having like a 4-hour video to try and render would probably, in 1440p, would probably take my computer, which is actually pretty good now, it would probably take like 2 whole days to render, or something ridiculous, so maybe like a whole day. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know. You'll know already. If this video's like an hour and a half long or something, it'll just be this one raid. This one alliance raid, and I'll do the other 2 in like their own separate episodes. If it's like 4 or 5 hours long, then I managed to actually get all of it in together. But anyway. Oh, that guy's got the animated Pictomancer brush. I don't think I've got that one yet. I think it's one of the relics. Alright, well, now I gotta remember how the fuck you play Black Mage, because I do not know. Although I do remember having long cast times, and every time I try and hit something, it gets killed by a teammate. And I'm like, why am I doing this? If you're wondering, I'm playing Black Mage, because I think I said in the previous part of the video, I can barely hear any of the other noises, it's just music. Weird. But anyway, I'm doing it because my Black Mage is like level 50-ish, so I might actually get some XP from this, you know? I'd rather do that than play a level 100 job where I'm not really going to get anything from it. You know? I can't remember how to play Black Mage. Well, I know you have to like switch the elements, but I can't actually remember like at all. I might need to turn this down. Wild. Alright, well, the only issue, I'm probably going to zone the fuck out while playing this. Like I said, when you do your daily alliance roulettes, this quite often is what pops up. And it's you know, I'm at a point where, like, I'm kind of tired of running this now. Like, I'm in this for the story, you know? I'm in this for the story, so I kind of just want to get through the fight, but I couldn't do this solo and just jump in at level 100 and just like one-shot kill everything. You can't do that in alliance raids, so I've had to wait around to actually get into this. Also, very excited for the December 16th update. Don't know when this video will come out, probably before the 16th. But very excited for that. I'm actually thinking of doing something a little bit different. I think I mentioned before, I have played the Arcadion raids. I've not actually watched the story, so I will be doing that in the future when I get to Dawn Trail. But I'm kind of thinking about doing doing reactions to the boss fights. I'm going to leave out the story stuff and just have the reactions to me starting the fight, doing the raid fight, hearing the music, having fun, and then finish the fight and then end the video, like end the reaction there. But the Arcadion has been genuinely some of my favourite parts of this game. So I kind of want to do some like first time reactions to the fights, because I don't really want to wait around to do them until like several years from now when I'm actually in the Dawn Trail expansion for this series. Going forward as well, I have been considering the idea of trying to speed up the process of getting through this. It's been one of those things where I've only been doing an episode of this every, like, couple of weeks or something, and it's taking forever to get through the game because of that, and to catch up, you know? I'm not even done, I'm still in A Realm Reborn, like, and I've been doing this series for like a year. Like, that's insane. So I feel like I need to start speeding things up a little bit. And trying to see if I can get at least maybe like an episode or two a week uploaded so that I can actually get on with things. I would love to be able to do like a 3-4 hour episodes just to kind of get through the game a bit faster. I don't like doing massively long uploads like that unless it's like a very short game, as I feel it sort of hurts interest a little bit, but if it helps me get through the game, then so be it. You know, then so be it. If I could render together multiple episodes, which also I guess is an idea that I could do, so I could do like entire patches in one video. Like, here's the next patch in one whole video, here's the next patch in one whole video, here's the Alliance raid in one whole video, here's the normal raid in one whole video. That would be very, very helpful. But I'm going to experiment a little bit with that and see what I can do. Because I really, really want to start getting through this game a bit more. Not to rush, but like, because it's been over a year, I think, since I started this series. And I'm still in A Realm Reborn. That's not good. That's not good, you know? What alliance am I? B. I wasn't paying attention for a second then. But yeah, that's really, really not good. So I want to start getting on with this, so I can get into Heavensward, and then the other expansions. Checking out the other raids. I'm just going to hang back. Especially because I've got a bit of a range here, so I can... I'm not sure if that healer... You know what, fine. Yo, healer, you're up. Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, right, cool. I hate people. They were hovering around this point, so... Oh my god. Right, okay, coming back. Because apparently my team are dumbasses. Like, the healer was kind of like hovering around. So I'm like... And they kept looking over at me like they were going to jump in. So I was like, right, okay, I'll swap places then. Because then I can go and deal damage to the enemy. God. Get back in the fucking circle! What is it with people in this game? This happens like every time I do this raid. It's why I'm getting annoyed by it. But yeah. I also forgot I usually move my webcam to cover up the chat a little bit, don't I? Gonna do that real quick. Okie dokie, I'm back down here now. Hi! I actually sort of forgot to do that before I started this video. Because this is like the only game where I have my webcam in the bottom left. So I forget to do it sometimes. I like being in the top right. Sometimes the top left. Depending on where all the HUD items are. But I like having myself in the bottom left just to cover up the chat. Mostly because like occasionally you can get some like... I'm in events chat right now, so it's not an issue. But like you can get some like weirdly abusive like... harassing sort of messages, or even just random people saying like, I love to drink pee, or something weird, you know, like that shit happens all the time. So like, you know, I'd rather cover that up if I can. Oh yeah, I have Fleur, don't I? Forgot about that. And then I can do that to get Fleur back immediately. Da, 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 da. Hiya. Alright, cool. The music's it's fine, I guess. The music's okay. It's nothing, doesn't seem like anything really that exciting or interesting. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this glamour update. I can wear whatever I want. It's going to be so good. If I want to have a mage that looks like a paladin, I can. It's going to be so sweet. I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying it's an example. I might move my HUD around a little bit in my own time. I don't like where Alliance A and C is. I feel like I should push it up a little, up and maybe a little bit to the right. But I don't know. I know some people tend to put them in the top left. I don't know why I think I haven't, because I like things to be a little more central, if I can. So I'm not like having to like look to the other side of the screen. Well, look at the top left just to see health bars. Yeah, I'm in B, so I need to be in middle. Alright, let's fucking go! I will say, I don't actually know how any of the mechanics of this raid work. I've never known. Because, like, this goes by so fast that I feel like, and a lot of the time, I don't think people actually do the proper mechanics anymore anyway. Because it's so easy that you can just sort of bypass them, I think. So I actually have no idea how any of it works anymore. It's so weird. Da, 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 da. Do I have my circle yet? I don't think I do. There are some abilities listed on here that I can't use right now because I'm locked to level 50. In case you were wondering, for anyone who may not know much about this game. Oh, we've got a Sprout in here. Is this their first time, or...? They are level 50, so it might be their first time. Or maybe they're on, like, a secondary character. Because for some reason, if you play a second or third or whatever character, it will show them as, like, a new player, even though you're technically not. Let's go on this Pictomancer's glamour. I'm kind of curious. Ooh, very nice. Alright, well, that was cool. Da-da-da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Also, depending on how they look, I might once again have another new hairstyle for Katone after the 16th. There's some new hairstyles getting added in. So I'm like, yes! All I know about the mechanics of this one is those green things become like these meteors. No, these like rocks. Oh, I thought I was still doing Fleur for some reason, and we have to hide behind them. I always go for the one that's further away. If you get too close, you still die sometimes. The Iron Giant? That's not the Iron Giant. Silly. But yeah, I genuinely just zone out when I... Oh, fuck. As you can see, I just zoned out just then. Ugh, made it. Alright, cool. This always confuses me, because it plays a cutscene like it's the end of this raid, but it's not. There's another boss yet. Every time this happens, I'm like, alright, cool, GG guys, see you later, and then I'm like, cool. But nope. It's not the end. Whoa. Oh, so that's how the giant hole is made. Ah, and then it, like, lifts it up. Right. Interesting. Bye! See you later! Whoa. What the heck? Oh, that's the last fight. Right, that makes sense. Here he is! If you're wondering, everyone's still continuing with the raid. They'll often do that and just ignore the cutscenes. I don't really mind it myself because I've done these raids before, so it's fine. But yeah. Right. At least on the plus side, I can teleport straight there. So that's good. Alright, B would be the middle one, so yeah, we'll spawn on the right one. Okay. And all I know all I know about this one is you need to you'll do a specific attack. Can't remember what it's called right now, and when he does, you need to run and stand on a platform. Ancient Flare, that's the one. And everyone needs to get on these plates. Otherwise, you die. Yeah, okay, it's their first time. Poor guy. You got, or girl, they got annihilated. Hopefully they noticed we were all stood there. So they'll get the idea and go, ah, right. But yeah. The thing that always bothers me with this fight, it might not happen this time, but people usually get greedy and will try and go for too much damage when he does Ancient Flare. And then we always end up dying because there's a couple of people that aren't stood, there's like not enough people stood on those plates. And it's just like, for the love of God, we should be able to make this. I literally said that and I'm now being greedy, but I know it's because we can actually do it. Alright, well. That was really fucking fast. I'm actually thankful though, to be honest. Yeah, look at that! Look at the detective in the background, hell yeah! That's a cool glam. I like it. If I could get that suit in green, I could be Lloyd Forger from Spy Family. Labyrinth of the Ancients complete. 40 tomes. It's like a bunch of outfits you can get, but none of them are dyeable. So personally, actually, I don't know why I'm doing this. Quick commendation to this person. Then leave. I don't want any of the loot, just because I have all the stuff that I would actually want. And the outfits, annoyingly enough, cannot be dyed. You can't change the colour of them. Alright. Thanks for the help, by the way, guys. Could have used your help, the Graha.
Hold there, Katone. What the fuck did you just call me?
I don't remember what voice I gave Graha. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that is sure to be penned on this historic expedition. Expedition 33? Nos Viens Illumia, whatever the song is called. My preferred favourite song of that game. The scale of destruction defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. I'm talking about my peen. According to the findings of my Baldesian colleagues, and my Balding colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun, a characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what of the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, well, that will have been... Not Acheron. Probably Acheron. I don't know. Or Acheron. He was the hero of the Elegant Revolution. And you gleaned that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? No, he was my father! Well, I am a historian. I have a certain, shall we say, je ne sais quoi, and a certain affinity for the lore of the Algan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes, though the ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allagan's extraordinary technology. Cyberpunk 2077. Chief, you need to see this! Every time I play this, I forget, like, the majority of the voices that I gave the characters. There's so many to try and voice. Whoa. Big doorway. Well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder?
I bet it's undyeable clothing.
Can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. If you'd not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here right now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let's have some beans. Let us retire to St. Coinash's Find for the present, and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. We need to clear the lava so we can get through. Everybody grab a bucket. Grab a bucket, get some water, and just remember that once we combine the water with the lava, it will create obsidian. So get your diamond pickaxes out as well. Be ready, everyone. I actually think it'd be quicker to just teleport there, get on my mountain fly, than it would be to have to walk all the way back there, potentially. Because I don't think I can fly in this area. Time for the farming music. There it is in the background. The Crystal Tower. Gonna turn the heating off, cause it is warm in here right now. Hi, Graha. So good of you to join us, Katone. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself. When you're ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. Okay, so is this part of the first part of the... I'll do it anyway. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for is... For it is time this assembly was called to order. Avengers assemble! Ram Bros, the Bang Bros, will be presiding over the meeting. If you'll be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Yeah, sure. Cutscenes, probably. Welcome back, Katone. I've just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. Pleases me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I've added my own my own notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report, and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any other questions, you need only ask. If there's no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Sounds absolutely riveting. In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeed. Why is it doing the emotional music? That's... Alright, sure. In neutralizing the structure's outer defences, before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Katone's account, the labyrinth's defences were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, her report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry... Sorry, I got distracted by my outfit for a second then. I realised I've got gold bits, but there's more silver than gold on that outfit. I might have to change that. Anyway, disturbingly, her report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by elegant technology. I keep changing my accents with that for some reason. You can't see him right now, but like, if I just move my webcam real quick, boop, there he is. This looks like the weirdest face cam of all time. That's me now. That's me. Hell yeah. In short...
Are you talking about me, you son of a bitch?
Our misgivings were well founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken, like the realm. If, as seems increasingly... Oh, it's A Realm Reborn, not Realm Reawoken. Oh well, bad joke. Increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world. We'll have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place and leveling up in that place. I'm level 52, don't you know? This will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work. The answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, this is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done, if the perils of the labyrinth are of any indication. Then I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defences has been completed. Master Garland, may I entrust this task to you? So I'm guessing this was where, like, this particular patch ended? Well, this bit of content, because from what I can tell, I assume that this was, like... a patch 2.1 or something, and then like the second one came in with 2.2 or 2.3 or something. So you would have had to wait a couple of months or something to like see the next, like the continuation of this, I imagine. It would be my pleasure. But for me, I can just do it all straight away.
Don't forget about us.
So like you said, Chief, we founded the Ironworks to make sure that technology was used for the right reasons. And that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. Lads, well, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking chores. And Katone, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking love.
Fuck yeah!
Anyway, I'm too horny for my own good in this game. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills and martial arts. Whee-yah! Ere we ascend the spire. You'll do nothing of the sort, Graha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation.
As an observer, I am not strictly speaking subject to your authority.
Ooh. Pray do not mistake my intent, Katone. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one with your innate talents. However hard I train, be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. Big yawn, huh? My skills of staying awake are getting rusty. We will need you fighting fit if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted because the arms that I have on my character, you can see it just here. I think they're clipping through like a little leather strap that's attached to my arm. And that's bothering me greatly. Anyway, mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which has been obscured, which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Algan Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the task at hand, that our next expedition will begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned, let's go kick the ass of the Paintress. Expedition 33 references. God, I loved that game. Even if I wasn't the biggest fan of the combat, because I'm not really a turn-based combat fan. But like, good God, that game was fucking incredible. Oh, hi, Mystery Man, with a kind of cool hairstyle. Whoa. David Bowie? There's a starman waiting at the tower. Such a terrible mess, yet it does not leave the door wide open. So to speak... Anyway. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. He looks fancy, so I'll give him more of a fancy voice. So, this is the legacy the Elegant Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the ultimate weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. Can we get that outfit in the game? I don't recognize that. Unless that's like one of the crafter outfits, maybe. I don't know. Oh no, he's hot! Kind of. Oh, it's Nero. Wait, which one was Nero? Was he the guy in the red armor? With the hammer? I can't remember. I believed the fates had conspired to deny me my rewards once again, but it would seem they had a greater destiny in mind for me. And so long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on, Cid. Do not disappoint me. Grin. Interesting. So Nero survived the ultimate end. I forget what it was called, that mission. Alright, so I'm guessing this is where Labyrinth probably ended, and then like this would be the start of yeah, Siacus Tower, the next Alliance raid. So I'm either going to cut ahead to the next part of the raid. If I manage to render this into one video, if it's going to take too long, then you'll already know this will be the end of the episode here. Oh, try not to burp for a second then out loud. Good God. Anyway, let me know what you think about Labyrinth of the Ancients in the comment section down below. But thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you... Oh my God, I'm so windy. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!